So I don't like Soi Fon, and I don't know why people feel some kind of way about me not liking Soi Fon. I think it's pretty obvious why people don't like Soi Fon. There's a ton of reasons why people wouldn't like Soi Fon. She's very irritating. She's not as strong as she seems to be. I mean, I don't even understand, to be honest, how she's a captain, even though everybody in her squad seems like they're trash. But that's all besides the point. There are tons of reasons why I don't like Soi Fon, and I'm going to get in all of them. But first, hi, my name's Brian, the Casual Brian, and this is Brian Casually Explains, a series where I go into more depth and detail about some of the issues or subjects in my shorts, because shorts are just that, short, and so I don't have time always to go into detail about some of the things that you care about. A common thread that I hear is like, Brian, you didn't really give a lot of details. Well, the object of this series is to do just that, to go into detail. So if you like that, be sure to like this video and subscribe to more. All right, come on now. Come on now. Soi Fon. Come on. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Initially, I had nothing against Soi Fon. Thought that she was a little bit presumptuous, a little snarky, but so was Rukia. So was a lot of the characters when we first met them. But I had nothing against her. In fact, I thought her power, the one with the beast thing, her Bankai, actually that's not even her Bankai. There's just so much not to like about Soi Fon. But the one where she stings someone and she stings them twice, which I haven't seen her do one time. Can't remember one time where she stung somebody 2 times. It's the most useless power in all of Soul Society. It sounds cool. It sounds lethal. Somehow she can't seem to touch someone twice. It's like, is there a time period? Maybe we missed it. Maybe she has to wait like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 30 seconds. Because it seems like if it was me, I would just touch him twice when I touched him. You move at the speed of sound, touch him twice. It shouldn't be that hard for you. I thought the power was cool. Move aside from there, and then she just begins to go downhill and downhill. All right? She is extremely irritating. Her whole backstory with Urohara Kisuke and Yoririchi, she's an awful character. She's so whiny. She's a spoiled brat. And it's like, I don't understand. I even made the comparison between her and Sakura. I think Sakura is so much more useful, so much more valuable. And here's something that, like, this is a bit of a tangent, but here's something that I don't like. Naruto had the 9 tails, and he was the son of the 4th Hokage. Sasuke is an Uchiha. Sakura didn't have anything. Everything that she got, all her abilities, all her skills, she learned. She worked hard for it. They all worked hard, I get it, but Sakura started from the bottom. I don't understand how people could even compare her with Soi Fon. She has the most useless abilities in Soul Society next to the fox guy, the dog guy. I can't remember his name. I don't want to remember his name. I purposefully choose not to remember his name. He's useless. He should not be in the show. He serves no purpose. And so does Soi Fon, except for the very beginning. Outside of that, we could have done without her. And don't even get me started on the last chapter. If you're watching the anime, the last episode that came through, that really showed. But that's who Soi Fon is. That's not new for Soi Fon. She's upset with the vice. Soi Fon is beyond ridiculous. And the fact that here's another thing that I don't like about her. I don't like how she treats Urohara Kisuke. And you know why? Because he's my favorite character. And he's the man. And he has the drip. And she doesn't respect the drip. And you have to respect the drip. Soi Fon is whack. Okay? Her shining moment. I think, okay, if people are going to make the argument for Soi Fon, I think a lot of people are going to go to when she fought against Baron, the second Espada. Look, she couldn't have beat him by herself. And she took some heavy losses. There's no way she would have beat him by herself. She shouldn't even have beat him with the help of the other guy. She needed the help. She can't do anything by herself. She's useless. And she's irritating, and she's whining, and she doesn't develop at all. There's 0 development. We're talking Thorfinn level development. I know I said I wasn't going to make any more videos, and technically I didn't make a video, but I'm just saying, come on. What is there to like about Soi Fon? What is there to like? Tell me. No one can tell me. You can't tell me. She wasn't useful. She wasn't useful in the first arc. She was completely useless. Her Bankai is completely ridiculous. It was like Kubo was like, I don't know what to write. I don't know what to give her. I don't know how to make her Bankai. So I'm just going to go into my fishbowl of ideas and reach in and grab out the dumbest design I can, the dumbest application. What? I mean, it's a literal missile. It's a missile. It's so stupid. It's, oh my God, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. The dumbest Bankai. It should have been someone else's Bankai, like one of the lower people, like a lieutenant or something. Then it would have been fine. Even the fat guy, his thing is better than hers. It's so stupid. Soi Fon makes no sense. Look, it's okay to start where she started. You know, if in the first arc, that was who Soi Fon was, and then she grew, she realized that she was wrong. She realized that she was immature and that she probably had not made the best decisions, I mean, I get it. I get that she was hurt and she wanted Yaroichi to take her with her. That's all it really came down to. She was hurt because she didn't take her with her. Who cares? Get over it. It's okay. Get over it. Get over it. She's back. Y'all can be friends again. She tried to kill this lady and she got clapped. There's no point So, she has a useless Shikai. She has a terrible Bankai, both in design and application. She can't beat anybody by herself. I personally don't think she's on the level of a captain. I don't think she's on the level of even Renji. To me, I don't want to say she's useless. The dog is useless. Like literally useless to the whole show. There was no need for him. To this day, I don't understand the need for him. Like what was the purpose of him? Outside of the very first arc, the Soul Society arc, what was the purpose of Soi Fon? You know what I mean? Like we could have done without her. We had enough additions that we didn't need her to continue on. The Espada, the Visors, we didn't need her. And we sure as shoot didn't need to see her Bankai. I mean, you want to talk about a letdown. You want to talk about an absolute letdown. It makes no sense. And I get it. She's upset. That's why I don't want to show my Bankai. That's why I never show my Bankai, because it's so ugly. And yes, it is. You're right. It is ugly. And please don't show it to anyone else because it's stupid. It's stupid and it's not going to hit anybody. You get hit by that, you deserve it. You deserve to go if you get hit by Soi Fon's Bankai, because it's the most ridiculous Bankai I've ever seen in my life. And just thinking about it makes me angry. Nothing good about Soi Fon. Okay? Her relationship, she doesn't help anybody grow. She's not there for anybody's growth. What is the point of Soi Fon? And she herself doesn't go, okay, she at the end of the first arc, we get down to it. She's like, okay, the reality is I'm just sad that you didn't take me with you. Okay, so then what's the growth from there? How do they move on from there? Where's the respect from Kisuke? She's always hating on Urahara Kisuke. That's another thing that drove me crazy. That when she did that whole research paper on Urahara Kisuke, and then she realizes that she was completely wrong, and I never seen her apologize. I never seen her go up to Kisuke and say, Kisuke, I'm really sorry. I was completely wrong about you. You are actually that guy. You are actually the man. And I'm so happy that you are here to support my sis, my big sis, who I look up to, who I love. None of that happened. Okay? And so if you want to defend her and say, well, she was useful in the second, let's forget everything. Let's just go to the 1,000 Blood Year War. The disrespect that she was showing after Yamamoto died was crazy. She was like a child. She was like an absolute child. She's supposed to be a captain. And she was behaving like a child. And not just when they were arguing in the barracks. When the Zero Squad pulled up, she had to get checked. I was hoping that she would have got checked more. She was disrespecting them. And I love how he checked her. He's like, that's your job. Your job is to protect Soul Society. Our job is to protect the Soul King. We're doing our job. Why can't you do your job? Why are you so weak that you can't do your job? And that's my whole thing with Soi Fon. Now look, to be fair, you could probably put that criticism to most of the captains. Because most of the captains really aren't doing their job, even if they're either betraying the Soul Society or they're they're weak. And I know I keep saying this, but I just can't get away from it. What is the point of that dog? I don't know. It's like, what is it? I mean, he's terrible. Him and Soi Fon are like, they're in a race to the bottom of Soul Society. Who is the worst captain? Who's the most useless captain? He gets it, because not only is he a useless captain, but he's a useless character. I think we could have gone the whole It's his whole highlight in Bleach is him yelling, Tozan! Tozan! That was it. That's all we really needed him for. Outside of that, we don't need him. And we don't need Soi Fon past the first arc. Please, people, come on. Like I'm saying anything too controversial. All right? I don't feel like I'm saying Goku is mid or, Saitama beats Goku. That's a controversial statement. Okay, I get it. I understand why people will be upset about that. But if I say that Soi Fon sucks, I don't understand how people can disagree with it. Instead, I guess some people might like her character design. I can kind of get that. And again, let me stress the kind of. I can kind of get the character design. That's about it. I kind of like her beginning power. It kind of was cool. Until I realized that she can't use it on anyone. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please write in the comment section. When has she ever used that attack and it actually worked? Where she hit them 2 times? Because all I can remember is 1 time and then her talking. And unless there's some kind of condition to why she can't use it back to back, it makes no sense. Soi Fon makes no sense. We did not need her as a character moving past the first arc. Period. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry because she's not a great character. I was genuinely surprised when I made the short how many people came for me. There are certain things in anime that I felt like were generally agreed upon. Aizen's a cool character. Ichiko Bankai, that's an epic thing right there. Everyone knows it. It's an iconic moment. Ichiko going Bankai, the hollows, all that stuff is great. And another part that I thought was agreed upon was that Soi Fon sucks. Soi Fon sucks. Both in ability and both in just who she is as a character. She's whack. She's whackness incarnate. And the only person that can compete with her whackness is the dog character. He's whack too. And it's a shame because Bleach is such a dope anime. And the captains are so dope. Yet you have Soi Fon. She doesn't belong to be, she shouldn't be a captain. I mean, now look, technically she wasn't really a captain. She was a lieutenant and then Yoruichi left and so she took over. So she really wasn't a captain. And she really shouldn't be a captain. And it just, I'm sorry. I'm making this video to try to give some more of my thoughts, but I don't even understand the thought process of why someone would like Soi Fon. So that's another thing. If you are a Soi Fon fan, Soi Fon stan, please let me know in the comment section. What is it about her that you like? Do you disagree with what I'm saying? Because I feel like, if anything, she regressed from the beginning. She didn't progress. Her character didn't change. And I'm all about character change and character development, which is why I'm loving Mob Psycho right now. So those are my thoughts. I know it's a lot, but I'm just saying, those are my thoughts for Soi Fon. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And also, if you like this video, be sure to like this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, check out this section. I have a whole playlist where I go into my casual thoughts and I casually explain some of the things. So until the next time, stay casual. Peace.